Okay, this lesson is gonna teach you how to use Read and Write for Google. It's a tool that allows you to have the text on a page spoken to you. So here's a CNN article. If you're someone who struggles with reading or who just needs additional support reading, this is a good place to kind of look for a resource. So the main function is the hover speech. You can also use prediction, and you can just click and play.
New York City, NY 73, degree sign.
So I'm gonna show you just how to use it. So if I highlight this, I can hit this right here, hover speech. And then
Israel will not exist in another quarter century, Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khomeini, said during a speech this week in Tehran, state-run media report.
so the hover speech just allows you to click on this, come to where you want it to talk. I'd say to Israel they will not, and it should say it. I don't know why it's not saying it here.
Khomeini raised
Okay.
the issue while discussing the recent nuclear deal between Iran and the so-called P5+1, the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, China and Russia, by which, among other things, Iran agreed to cut its uranium stockpiles and centrifuges and limit uranium enrichment in exchange for the West lifting sanctions against the Islamic Republic.
Okay.
Trump, Cruz and Palin
So you
slammed.
can turn that off by unclicking it. So you can just hit play and it'll read everything on the page, but you have to be careful because it's going to read the ads, it's going to read all the little things, it'll read updated 5:05 p.m. And if you noticed, the voice that it gives you is kind of a computery voice. You can change here under voice what that might look like. So you can put it in Spanish if you want. I haven't tried that out. If it's Spanish, that would be clearly great. But I would stick to these top ones for English. So let's try Tom. And let's get him to read a little slower. You can change the speed. And if you can actually get it to translate too. That's cool. Okay, let's try this out. So US Tom, let's get him to go a little slower. Let's try the hover speech again.
I'd say to Israel that they will not see the end of these 25 years, the Islamic Republic news agency quoted Khomeini as saying Wednesday at the Imam Khomeini Mosque. Khomeini raised the issue while discussing the recent nuclear deal between Iran and the so-called P5.
So slowing it down helps a little bit. So now I'm going to turn that off. For the Spanish speakers, let's try this translation. Let's go to Mexican Spanish, Paulina. Let's keep it, it's slow, hit OK, and come right here.
Israel will not exist in another quarter century, Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, said during a speech this week.
Okay, so clearly that just gives us an accent on our language. I do want to see if it translates.
Mexican
Okay.
Spanish, Pauli.
So if I don't turn it off, it's going to read everything. So there's that, translation, prediction, language, about. So maybe it does not translate. But anyway, I'll figure that out. For now, I want you to just use the main function. I'll go here to kind of change the voice. Let's change it one more time to maybe Samantha. See if that does anything for us. Hit OK. Scroll down. Hit this icon here, the hover speech, and start right here.
From London, where he is meeting with UK Prime Minister David Cameron, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
So there you go. It's a good tool. The tone is a little off. I mean, if you can tell, it says from London, where he is meeting with. You're gonna have to kind of just deal with that. As we figure out how to use it more and more, we should be able to get it to do more things for us. There might even be readings in which we don't even use the computer voice. I, as a teacher, can go in and program my own voice over it and maybe give it some more emotion and inflection. But there you go. That's Read and Write for Google in a nutshell. Please use it if you're needing help or if you prefer to listen to your books as you read. It's really great that it kind of highlights the word that you're on as it reads. Thanks.